Hey there, this is Brenda St. Amand of Mortgage Sense Incorporated, and welcome to another Monday Mortgage Moment. Today, I want to talk about the fact that we're slowly seeing the COVID-19 numbers starting to creep up. And I know a lot of us have started going back into the offices, gone back to work, the kids have gone back to school, but there's a bit of uncertainty there as to what happens if the next wave gets bigger and there's more closures. So some really quick pointers and some tips. If you're in a position right now where you can create an emergency fund or at least start one up, highly recommend that you do so, just so that you've got some cash savings put aside so that, you know, if you have to stop working or if you have to take a leave because your kids now have to stay home for a period of time, you've got a little bit of cushion in the bank. The other thing that I would suggest doing is sit down with your investment advisor, your financial planner. Take a look at your investments. The market has been riding quite a high lately, and maybe it's time to start putting a little bit more security in place, reallocating your funds, protecting the assets that you do have. Definitely a good time to sit down with your advisor and talk over those strategies. My third tip would be take a look at your expenses and your debts, right? So if you're carrying a lot of high interest debts like credit cards, unsecured lines of credit, take a look and see if it's possible right now to either pay down or pay out some of those items to help save you on the monthly costs. You might be chunking away at them to a certain extent right now, but if something happens with your income, you may not be able to make those payments as comfortably. If at all possible, maybe look at having to refinance or do a consolidation if it makes sense for your personal situation. Absolutely sit down with your financial advisor and talk about whether